Father of two, Paul, went to Child, Youth and Family for help, but was turned away.
I tried everywhere. She'd been playing up, I'd taken cell phones off her, just all sorts of things, but she knew it all, and her and her friends could outsmart me. Me and my wife went to SIFS for help. They told us it was their responsibility because our daughter was under 18 and it was responsible of parents. I said we couldn't have her at home. She was too much trouble, wouldn't listen to us, wouldn't obey the family rules, and they weren't interested. They just turned around and said I had an anger problem.
But what causes me concern is that very good parents who have no history of criminal offending do appear from time to time to be particularly caught up in a net which has been cast too wide. Now, the case of my client, Paul, is an example of this. He's a hard-working man, a plumber. His daughter, who I think was 14 at the time, was going out at night at about 1 o'clock in the morning after the family had gone to bed, and she would steal the housekeeping money and go out with her boyfriend, a boy racer, and essentially hoon at over 100 kilometres an hour. And one day her father caught her out about this, and she snuck in the window and the door at 4:30 or 5 in the morning and got her by the shoulders and said, "What the hell are you doing?" She got the pip and complained to police. As a result, he was charged with assaulting a child, which carries a maximum penalty of 2 years. And ultimately, he faced criminal sanction for doing what any responsible parent would do.
She told the police that I'd punched her in the face 4 or 5 times, and I'd never done anything of the sort. There was no injuries whatsoever to her, and I still can't understand why the police did not take any photographs. It wasn't the fact that they investigated a serious claim, my daughter ringing up and saying that I'd punched her. I was quite pleased that they responded straight away, but their response wasn't the best. They didn't believe a word I said, nor my wife, nor my daughter, and all they wanted to do was get me in that wagon and take me away. Then the Nigel Latter report came out, and it said that I'd been convicted, and I actually assaulted my daughter, hit my daughter in that, and it just wasn't true. I don't know where they got the information from.
The difficulty for Family First is what all they have is the account of the person who's talking to them, and people aren't always completely honest about the stuff that's gone on.
So he'd never had any conviction against his name at all. He certainly never pled guilty to punching his daughter or even slapping her in any way whatsoever. So for Mr. Latter to arrive at that conclusion on the basis of that case would mean either that he's being dishonest, which I don't think he is, or that all he did as part of his review of that case was to merely read the original summary of facts or summary of allegations and essentially put aside any professional expertise in terms of assessing the case in terms of outcome and merely act, from my perspective, as a rubber stamp.
My relationship with my daughter now is perfect. She's completely changed, and she's apologised numerous times to me, and wonders why she did it, but it happened. So at the end of the day, I've done my best for my daughters, and it was just a shock what happened.